watching Nightside.
It has only been a little more than 4 years since Mike Huckabee left the governor's office, but in that short time he has run for president and become a media mogul. We hit the road with him this week to take a look inside his life and find out his next move. He is an author, a national television and radio host, and a highly sought-after public speaker. Former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee is in demand these days. We followed him this week to a small town in Wisconsin, where he was speaking at a private Christian school banquet.
I'll literally go all over the country. I mean, I'm on the road sometimes 5-6 nights a week. Some of it is in New York, of course, with Fox. And 2 or 3 nights a week, I might be, doing something like this.
A low-key event for the high-profile Huckabee, but he arrived with no entourage, no handlers. He even astonished his hotel concierge by telling him he'd get his own soda from the vending machine. Perhaps a product of his Southwest Arkansas roots. But Huckabee is a long way from his teenage DJing days in Hope. His Fox News show, Huckabee, is the highest-rated weekend cable news program in the country, and he has a loyal following. A standing ovation from 600 when he took the podium this week in Wisconsin. And clearly, his popularity reaches beyond this room. An average of several major polls taken on potential Republican presidential candidates shows Huckabee near the top. But the man who bowed out to GOP nominee John McCain in 2008 has not decided to run in 2012. At least not yet.
It's not a decision I'm ready to make yet, and I'm getting closer and closer, and, it's a decision that I'm making very methodically. I'm not playing a game with anyone. I think some people think, oh, he knows what he's going to do. He's just playing. No, that's not it at all. I'm very mindful of what it takes to run for president. And then,
Huckabee says he'll make his decision this summer. In the meantime, he's soaking up the spotlight, making appearances on programs like The Daily Show with Jon Stewart and The View, keeping himself visible and in the news, even when it's a tiff with one of his co-workers. Fox host Glenn Beck accused the Republican Huckabee of being a progressive on his radio show 2 weeks ago, saying it's because he raised taxes as governor and he supports First Lady Michelle Obama's Let's Move campaign, which is aimed at fighting childhood obesity. Huckabee says he doesn't know why Beck's coming after him, but he says he's not backing down.
I refuse to be one of those Republicans that hate everything Obama just because of the source. Whether it's the First Lady or the President, and I think that they've done something good, then let's acknowledge that.
But it's Huckabee's prolonged decision that could be making his biggest employer a little anxious. A report this week claims Fox executives are questioning whether they should have Huckabee on the payroll while his platform is being used to help his presidential aspirations. Huckabee was quoted in the report that Fox is not pressuring him to make a decision. His comments to us suggest if things line up the way he wants, he's in.
If I thought I could serve my country and make this country great again and help get it back on track by giving it leadership, yeah, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I just have to be able to visualize a path to the finish line and believe that I can do more than I can with the platform that I do have, and it's a significant one, and I'm not oblivious to that.
So what does that path to the finish line look like? What Huckabee needs to know before he throws his hat into the ring, and what he says about people who claim to know what he's going to do, that's tomorrow night on Nightside.